Hello everybody and welcome to something a little bit different, but this is my first plan with me in pocket rings, technically pocket plus. I'm doing the pocket plus size mainly for funsies. I was going to wait till July to move into this, but I kind of just want to start experimenting with it. So this system is basically the same system that I normally use. It's just smaller. Like just as a smaller footprint, but the insert style is the same. Now, a couple things I'm waiting on. I am waiting on the actual dividers that I ordered. These are just cardstock dividers that I printed and cut out. And then my actual page markers. These are just cardstock page markers that this one I actually still need to score. But I'm gonna take it out for the time being. There we go. Just so I can plan in here. And so one thing that I'm struggling with is these rings stick up quite a ways because there's not as much like underneath as there is in my personal. And so I need to figure out like how to lift these up. But for the time being, what I'm going to plan to do is just sort of, I usually score all of my inserts. And so I'm just going to take everything for the time being out. So let's work on the weekly to start. So in my weekly, I have 4 sections specifically. So I've got my overview, my spending log, this will be my music practice log, and then my gratitude. This is how I've been doing it. In my personal, they're all in different sections, but I don't have all my dividers in yet. So we're not gonna worry about that right now. And I need to grab my So, I do have a 0.38 gel pen, the Uni 1P, on its way in the coffee color. So it's a little smaller to write with on a smaller grid, but this is working for now. So you'll see actually in here, I already kind of put in the cleaning, fits nicely up here. My vitamin tracker fits beautifully up here. I'm gonna just do workouts and steps down here. And I already started filling in my to-do list, but I will finish migrating these at the end of the week. It's Friday right now, so I am gonna be working a little bit tomorrow and attending to some personal things, so I may finish some things that don't need to be moved over, so I'm gonna wait to migrate things. But I do need to write in my overview of tasks that I have, so I do need to schedule my chiro appointments. I need to move those. So Monday, 8 a.m., 4% call, and then I have a 9 a.m. with Jackie, and then I have a 4:15 with Lauren, who is a prospective client. I'm excited to chat with her. She like messaged me on Instagram and she was so nice. And I was like, yeah. All right, Tuesday, I only have 2 client calls. So I have 3. I have Katie and then Juliana. A lot of my clients are traveling right now. So not a lot of like one-to-ones this week. But I do have an 11 a.m. Elena, and then I have a 2 p.m. Becca, and then I have 4:30 Sam C one-on-one, and then I have 5 p.m. music lesson with Anna. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, I have to go to BNI this week. I'm having mixed feelings about BNI, only because I just don't like the time commitment. It's every single week. I have a Jessie one-on-one, and then music lessons. I have 2 music lessons. It's just every week. Like it's literally every week. And I'm like, what is happening? And then I have a 10 a.m. I was like off this week and we were traveling. It was so nice to not have a million things on my calendar, but we're back to the real world, friends. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Now, the only thing I dislike I am finding about this is, where do I put the cute washi? Like, where does this go? I don't think it's gonna fit, friends. I don't think we're gonna have room to decorate with washi on my weekly. We'll have to see how I feel about that. I am gonna highlight work and personal. Wonderful. Okay. All right. Now I just need to, so this is going to be week 26, June 24th through 30th. This is going to be 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. My goal is to do 3 times a week practice for both piano and voice. This week that's not going to happen just because I was traveling and then I was a little under the weather. I might have to migrate a couple specific music tasks over, but this is basically how I fill this out. And then my weekly gratitude is going to be and then we will just put a little bit of washi for deco there. And that's the weekly setup, friends. That's pretty much it. There's nothing crazy with that. When I do get my extra dividers in, both my music and my gratitude will go back into their own sections. But like I said, for now, it's just, this is where we're at with this. So we have my dashboard. And I'm really going to try to commit to using this because it's just something different. And it's the same system, just a different size. And I think I want to, for some reason, just see if I can do something in a smaller footprint, which I typically don't. Like, the Franklin Covey compact size is really great. I just am curious, and I've been thinking about Pocket for a long time, but I know I won't set up, like, I'm gonna set up a Pocket planner for this one specific purpose. I won't use it. I won't know if I like this size unless I'm actually living in it for a little while. So that's pretty much where we're at. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the dailies, and I'm gonna just put this guy up. So I'm gonna use a washi that I know I love because this is something new. So we're gonna see some tried and true favorites in here. And we're gonna set this up the exact same way that I set up my other dailies. So that, again, the system isn't changing. Although I always struggle with these corners up here. Like, I always go too far off the side, even in the Franklin Covey compact size. I print all these inserts on Kikuyo business paper. That's what they go on. One, it's fountain pen friendly, which at this point doesn't really matter because I'm not in the mood for using my fountain pens right now in my planner, which is fine. It's fine. But the paper is also a little bit thinner, so you can kind of fit a little bit more in here, which is nice. Let me see, how many days was that? Because my date stickers are in for June already taken up in my other planner. So that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't have the date stickers for July in here yet, but I will set them up in here like as this week goes on. That's kind of on my to-do list. wee. Saturday and then Sunday. Wonderful. And we're using same little Vixie's Plans hollow date stickers. So this could be Monday. This is going to be Tuesday, and then I'll put the day of the week next to it. And 30. Wonderful. Okay. And I need my day of the week stickers, which I didn't think about. Again, nothing special here, folks. Just using my Sweet Freckle Designs, little leftovers from when I thought I was going to be a week-sized bound book girly. That clearly didn't happen. Oh no, kind of wish I did. You know what? We're going to put these over here. So we're going to go Monday. Tuesday. Wednesday. Thursday. Friday. Saturday. Then Sunday. All right, cool. So now I'm not necessarily going to add in all of my daily events, but I do want to add in, obviously, the other meeting I may or may not go to, if I'm being quite honest. See, these are just a little too high. I need something else like under here. 4:15. Lauren Olson. Wonderful. Tuesday is going to be check-ins. Wednesday is case studies. This is going to look a little wonky once I get my skinnier pen. Thursday, I desperately need to make sure these happen on Thursday, is going to be FCA check-ins. And that is pretty much it. Things that I do need to do this coming week, like I said, it's still Friday, so there's nothing else really happening. I think the only other thing I'm going to try to maybe like look for is start just printing some like deco, honestly, on cardstock more than likely, just so I can start packing this a little bit so that these sit up a little bit higher as I'm writing on them and these rings aren't sticking so far up away from here. For reference, when I'm writing in my dailies and my personal, the rings aren't nearly as like protruding out. There's definitely more under here. So that's actually a cute little comparison. Let's check this out. So here's like a daily to a daily. I think that's fun. I'm excited. It's gonna be fun, fun, fun. All right, y'all, that is really it. That's the extent of what my planning looks like for the week. I already wrote in this from my monthly, which is fine. All my appointments are in my overview. Dates are added to everything. Yeah, that is it. That's all she wrote, my friends. Thanks for being here, and I'll catch you on the next one.